Okay, we have game 3 of this small tournament here. 1,000 points. I got my Necrons. You've seen them before. 4 Scarabs, 8 Immortals with Nemesor Zahndrekh, 3 Heavy Destroyers. I've got a Ann.Barge, 4 Wraiths, and 8 Warriors, and also 8 of these guys. I'm deep striking them in this game, Flayed Ones. And I'm facing a fully mechanized Imperial Guard army, 2 Chimeras full of stuff, 2 more Chimeras full of stuff, 2 Leman Russes, a squad just chilling on their own. We're playing the Scouring. So victory point, we're 2 victory points over here, 2 points here, 3 points over here, 3 points over here, 4 points over here, 1 point over here. And secondary objective is First Blood. Tertiary objective in this tournament is, what you call it, Slay the Warlord. And my opponents can try to steal initiative now if he wants. No, gets a 3. Okay, so we're off to the races. Necrons are going first, and here we go. Rounding up top of turn 1 for the Necrons. A pretty good turn, gotta say. So I gave these guys tank hunters. There was nothing to take away with Zahndrekh's counter tactics, but they fired in, no cover against that guy. Because of the reroll from tank hunters, I got 1 glance and 2 penetrations, and I actually exploded him. He didn't explode far enough, but that guy was toast. Oops. And then this thing over here, this Annihilation Barge zodded that Chimera, just obliterated it with a twin-linked Tesla cannon there. Everything else moved up and ran a little bit. These guys got a couple of shots in, 4 shots. Managed to get 1 glance through his cover save on that 1 tank there, so a little bit of luck there. And we're off to the races, back with the bottom of turn 1. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 1 for the Imperial Guard. A hail of fire coming back at us, but a shockingly good dice for the Necrons. These guys took a bunch of instant killing saves from a whole ton of strength 6 shooting, but they kept making 5s and 6s against those multi-lasers that don't have a good AP. Over here, though, a blast from this thing, nuked into here, scattered away, managed to only kill 1 Wraith, but instant killed the Wraith. Failed to save, toast there. That was pretty much it. Sorry, what happened? Those guys focus fired with the las cannon on the 1 guy out here in cover, but couldn't hit him, just missed him, because that would have been a great target to Zot with no save, but unfortunately my opponent couldn't roll. And so be it. It is on to top of turn 2. We're going to see what happens if my deep striking Flayed Ones can show up on a 3+. They fail. They're not in. Okay, on to top of turn 2. Coming right up. Okay, rounding up top of turn 2. So these guys did not deep strike. However, what else happened? These guys moved up and succeeded on charging. They needed 11s, but they got the fleet. They got in there. Pretty lucky roll for them. They didn't do much to it, though. They only got 1 entropic strike to succeed, so we needed 6s to glance. We got 1 glance on, so it was down 2 hull points. What else happened, though? These guys came up in here, gunned down half of that unit just instantly, but they made the leadership. This Annihilation Barge flew up, taking cover from things, zodded into this vehicle, though, and wrecked it. Those guys were not pinned, however. These guys got tank hunters again, zodded into that guy, but actually only got 1 penetration through, so he's still down to 1 hull point. But he can't shoot his blast because he's shaken. These guys tried to help. About 6 of them were in line of sight and range of the vehicle, but we couldn't get any glances in on him. These guys decided to reposition. They went from here and flew up and ran only 2 inches, so they're trying to reposition that away. And that was pretty much it. So we're on to bottom of turn 2 for Imperial Guard. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 2. What happened? This thing moved away a little bit, fired, I think, multi-lasers into here, insta-killed 2 guys, but then a couple of Meltas. One of them missed, one of them rolled a 1, so didn't insta-kill me. I think 1 las gun put a wound on me, but I saved it. Then a bunch of random las gun and multi-laser hits against... multi-laser missed with all shots there. A bunch of random piddly shots, though, made 2 saves on me, but it passed them both. So this 1 poor little Scarab still survives. That's kind of interesting. Otherwise, some shooting against this guy over here. Tried to take it down with something, but couldn't get through on him. And that was pretty much... Oh, no, sorry. There was also auto-cannon fire, and 1 las gun tried to take down some of these guys, but no luck. So that was it, and it's on to top of turn 3. We're going to see if my deep-striking Flayed Ones show up on a 3+, turn 3. They do, so they're going to be deep-striking in somewhere. I got to decide what to do with them. Back in a bit. Okay, top of turn 3 for Necrons. What happened? These guys deep striked in and then ran around, so I spread them around a little bit. I decided to deep strike them behind the lines there. Over here, this Scarab came up, and on his own, 1 Scarab did better than 3 Scarabs. So he just finally wrecked that vehicle. Those guys popped out. Were they pinned, though, or we don't know if they're pinned? We can check, all right? We'll check if they're pinned. No, they're good. They're good. They don't care. They got a 6. These guys over here moved up. What did they have to do? I gave tank hunters again to these guys. They couldn't quite do it against that vehicle there. Couldn't get anything through on him. These guys tried to get that last glance in, no 6s. They tried to get the last glance in, no 6s. So we couldn't actually kill that Leman Russ this time. Pretty interesting. This guy over here fired in, zodded that vehicle, but only got, I think, one hull point on that guy. So not a great shot by him that time. But that was about it. So, sorry, these Wraiths decided to reposition. They're hiding behind that wall there. There's a wall in the way, and they're trying to hide so they can't get shot by guns. But that's it. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 3, 4 Imperial Guard. They just gun down that unit. They like las guns, melta guns, goddamn spraying 5 AP4 flamers. Gun, wiped out that entire unit of these poor bastards. These poor jerks. So be it. Over here, 2 shots into here, managed to blow away 2 guys. I made my leadership, but nobody reanimated. One of these guys got gunned down from something, but I reanimated on a 4+. And one of these guys took a wound, but made his 5+ cover save. It was from like a las cannon, but he made his 5+ cover save. Lucky bastard. So be it. So we're on to top of turn 4, coming right rounding up top of turn 4. These guys flew over here to own this objective just in case things happen, because it is a scouring, so that's objective 3. 2 dangerous terrain tests, both of them passed though. This guy didn't get killed, so he moved away and only ran 2 inches. He's trying to retreat. Over here, I gave these guys tank hunters, but no luck against that vehicle, so I had to charge it with those Wraiths. These guys here tried to help blow away that vehicle, but no luck. This thing over here zodded and managed to explode that Chimera. Explosion killed half that unit there, killed half the unit here, killed a few guys there. 2 remaining guys got shot at by, I forget what, but something shot at them. And that is on to the bottom of turn 4, coming up for... Okay. Alright, so rounding up, we've ended the game here at the bottom of turn 4. My opponent's just conceded. What did he do? He took his whole army, basically, whatever remained, gunned down those dastardly Wraiths over there, gunned them all down, and then just conceded because he's not close enough to any of the objectives. It's just too hard for him to come back from that. But pretty good game. I mean, those early turns where these tank hunters on these guys just obliterated that first Legion Rust, that really helped me a lot. But no, thanks for the game, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.